Good afternoon and welcome to the weekly business meeting of the South Carolina Public Service Commission. Today is Thursday, January 30th, 2025, and it is approximately 1 p.m. Before we begin, would you please join me in a moment of silent reflection? Thank you very much. First, a roll call of commissioners. All commissioners are present in the hearing room. Ms. Scarborough, if you would please proceed.
Good afternoon, Chair Powers, Vice Chair Williams, and Commissioners. First order of business is to set the next regularly scheduled business meeting. Staff recommends that the next Commission business meeting be set for Thursday, February the 6th, 2025 at 1 o'clock p.m.
The next business meeting will be February 6th at 1 o'clock.
Thank you. Today we have 14 items on the utilities agenda and 16 items on the transportation agenda. Item number 1 on the utilities agenda is in docket number 2013-421C. This is a request from Crown Correctional Telephone Incorporated to cancel its payphone service provider certificate granted in Commission Order number 2019-528.
Having heard item 1 is presented by Ms. Scarborough, is there a motion?
Chair Powers.
Commissioner Carolyn Williams.
Thank you. I move that the Commission grant the request of Crown Correctional Telephone, Inc. to cancel its certificate to operate as a payphone service provider in the state of South Carolina, which was granted on August the 6th, 2019 by Commission Order number 2019-528. The company states it does not have any customers in the state of South Carolina, thus customer notice related to cancellation of the provider's certificate to operate in South Carolina is not necessary, and waiver by the Commission is not contrary to the public interest. I further move that the Commission waive the notice requirement for a company ceasing to provide services in the state of South Carolina, as Crown Correctional Telephone, Inc. does not have any customers. So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Williams. Having heard the motion by Commissioner Williams, any further discussion? I can't think of the last time I've even seen a payphone. I almost wish I had one as an antique. No further discussion, then all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no. Ayes have it. Motion carries.
Item number 2 appears in docket number 2025-20C. This is a request for approval of the interconnection agreement between Brightspeed of South Carolina, LLC, and Stratus Networks, Incorporated.
As to item number 2, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Belson.
I move that the Commission grant the request for approval of the interconnection agreement between Brightspeed of South Carolina, LLC, and Stratus Networks, Incorporated.
Thank you, Commissioner Belser. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, the ayes have it. The motion carries.
Item number 3 is in docket number 2016-272E. This item involves filing for information only, a letter from Dominion Energy South Carolina, Incorporated, advising the Commission that the utility has entered into an underwriting agreement with B of A Securities, Incorporated, Deutsche Bank Securities, Incorporated, and Truist Securities, Incorporated, for the sale of $450 million of the utility's 2025 Series A 5.30% first mortgage bonds that mature in 2035.
Is there a motion?
Chair Powers.
Commissioner Thomas.
I move that the Commission accept for filing as information only Dominion Energy South Carolina Incorporated's letter advising the Commission that the company has entered into an underwriting agreement with B of A Securities, Incorporated, Deutsche Bank Securities, Incorporated, and Truist Securities, Incorporated.
Thank you, Commissioner Thomas. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, the ayes have it. The motion carries.
Item number 4 appears in docket number 2024-18E. This is a request from the Office of Regulatory Staff that the Commission maintain the confidential version of ORS's report on Santee Cooper's 2024 Integrated Resource Plan.
Having heard item number 4, is there a motion?
Chair Powers, I'd like to make a motion.
Commissioner Caston.
I move that the Commission grant the request of the Office of Regulatory Staff to maintain the confidential version of the report as confidential unless or until The commission rules such information is not entitled to protection from public disclosure, or Santee Cooper agrees that such information is no longer confidential or proprietary. I so move.
Thank you, Commissioner Caston. Having heard the motion by Commissioner Caston, is any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, the ayes have it, the motion carries.
Item number 5 appears in docket number 2024-264E. This item involves final disposition of this docket.
That's to item number 5. Is there a motion?
Mr. Chair.
Vice Chair Williams.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, fellow commissioners, I move that the commission grant Santee Cooper's application for a certificate of environmental compatibility and public convenience and necessity to construct and operate a combined cycle steam turbine generator and associated facilities as part of a project to add 178 megawatts of incremental winter dependable capacity through the conversion of the existing units 2A and 2B at its Rainy Generation Station near Ivas, South Carolina, to combined cycle operation. So moved.
Thank you, Vice Chair Williams. Having heard the motion, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, the ayes have it, the motion carries.
Item number 6 is in docket number 2024-291WS. This is an application from Blue Granite Water Company for approval of the transfer of certain customers from its affiliate, Carolina Water Service of North Carolina, to Blue Granite, and the corresponding agreement for that transfer, expansion of its service territory, and a request for a waiver of hearing and a motion to amend its application.
Thank you. As to item number 6, is there a motion?
Chair Powers,
Commissioner Thomas.
I move that the commission grant the corrected amended application for transfer of customers between Blue Granite Water Company and Carolina Water Service of North Carolina. As a result of the transfer, 27 residential customers currently being served by Carolina Water Service of North Carolina, but residing in South Carolina, will be transferred to Blue Granite Water Company and served under the rates approved for Blue Granite Service Territory 2. According to the corrected amended application, Blue Granite Water Company is proposing to charge the 27 customers its Service Territory 2 rates, as those are the most comparable of the company's two commission-approved rate schedules. I move that the commission grant the waiver of hearing request and allow the transfer to go into effect without further proceeding, as the requested waiver is not contrary to the public interest. In addition, I move that the commission require Blue Granite Water Company to file with the commission authority for this transfer granted by the North Carolina Utilities Commission and an updated service territory map for Blue Granite Water Company within 30 days. Finally, within 7 days of this directive, Blue Granite Water Company shall file with the Commission and the Office of Regulatory Staff for review and comment a draft letter notifying affected customers of the Danby subdivision that, pursuant to Commission Regulations 105 530F and 103 530F and 103 730F, the utility is subject to the jurisdiction of the Public Service Commission of South Carolina, and any customer making a complaint concerning the charges, practices, facilities, or services of the utility may notify the South Carolina Office of Regulatory Staff of the complaint. The draft letter shall include contact information for both ORS, Consumer Services, and Blue Granite Water Company, including address, phone number, fax number, and hours of operation. Once the Commission and the Office of Regulatory Staff have reviewed and approved the draft or modified it as necessary, Blue Granite Water Company shall issue the letter to all effective customers within 30 days of approval. A written order shall follow this directive. So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Thomas. As far as discussion, and I know it says fax number, I don't know who all has one left. A lot of companies, of course, do. Should this not also include an email address? Does anyone agree, disagree?
I think that could be added.
Would you be willing to accept that as an amendment?
I would accept that as a friendly amendment.
Thank you, Commissioner Thomas. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, the ayes have it, the motion carries.
Item number 7 is in docket number 2011-158E. This is a request from Duke Energy Corporation for confidential treatment of its 2025 financing plan.
As to item number 7, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Belson.
on January 15, 2025, Duke Energy Carolinas LLC and Duke Energy Progress LLC filed a copy of Duke Energy Corporation's 2025 confidential financing plan. The financing plan contains market-sensitive, confidential, and proprietary information, the disclosure of which could impact Duke Energy's financing cost. I move that the Commission find that the financing plan should be designated as confidential and protected from public disclosure pursuant to South Carolina Code Annotated Section 30-4-40A of the Freedom of Information Act and South Carolina Code Annotated Regulations 103-804S1. Therefore, I move the Commission grant the request of Duke Energy Corporation for confidential treatment of its 2025 financing plan. So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Belser. Having heard the motion, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, the motion carries.
Item number 8 has been deleted from the agenda. Item number 9 is in docket number ND-2024-32A. This item involves draft water and wastewater application templates.
As to item number 9, do I hear a motion?
Chair Powers.
Commissioner Caston.
In Commission Order Number 2024-593, the Commission found that the Commission staff prepared drafts of proposed templates which water and wastewater utilities may choose to use when filing a rate case. We instructed the clerk to send a copy of the water and wastewater draft rate case application templates to all water and wastewater utilities within the jurisdiction of the Commission, along with a request for comments to be filed with the Commission. After the clerk's office issued a notice of workshop regarding the water and wastewater application templates, the Commission staff conducted a workshop on January 15, 2025, to discuss comments regarding the draft water and wastewater application templates and to allow stakeholders to provide additional comments. I move that the Commission instruct its Public Information Director to add the water and wastewater application templates that are posted in non-docket 2024-32A and that were discussed at the January 15, 2025 workshop to the Commission's website so that these templates can be used on a voluntary basis by water and wastewater utilities for rate applications. A copy of the templates be attached to this directive. I so move.
Thank you, Commissioner Caston. Having heard the motion by Commissioner Caston, is any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, the ayes have it, the motion carries.
Item number 10 appears in docket number 2008-140A. This is a request from Jacob Utilities, LLC, for a 30-day extension of time until May 1st, 2025, to file its 2024 water and wastewater annual reports.
As to item 10, is there a motion?
Chair Powers.
Commissioner Williams.
Thank you. I move that the Commission grant the request of JCAB Utilities LLC for a 30-day extension of time until May 1st, 2025 for the filing of its 2024 water and wastewater annual reports.
Thank you, Commissioner Williams. Having heard the motion, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, the ayes have it, the motion carries.
Item number 11 is in docket number 2024-326C. This is a motion for admission pro hoc vici for William R.L. Atkinson, Esquire, filed on behalf of Toro Vertical LLC.
As to this item, number 11, is there a motion?
Mr. Chair.
Vice Chair Williams.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, fellow commissioners, I move that the commission grant the motion for admission pro hoc vice of William R.L. Atkinson, Esquire, filed on behalf of Toro Vertical LLC. So moved.
Thank you, Vice Chair. Having heard the motion, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Those opposed, no. The ayes have it. The motion carries.
Mr. Chairman, items 12, 13, and 14 have been deleted from today's agenda. So that completes our utilities agenda, and moving on to the transportation agenda. In Part A, we have 6 applications for new Class C certificates. The commission can address these items together. Item A1 is in docket number 2025-19T, which is the application of June's LLC for a Class C charter bus certificate. Item A2 appears in docket number 2025-21T. This is the application of Seashore Transport Services LLC for a Class C non-emergency certificate. Item A3 is in docket number 2025-22T, which is the application of Integrity Home Care LLC for a Class C non-emergency certificate. Item A4 is in docket number 2025-23T, which is the application of D's NEMT Transportation LLC for a Class C non-emergency certificate. Item A5 is in docket number 2025-25T, which is the application of Three Generations Transportation LLC for a Class C non-emergency certificate. And item A6 is in docket number 2025-26T. This is the application of Yeaman's Hall Club for a Class C charter certificate.
Having heard items A1 through A6 as presented by Mr. Scarborough, is there a motion?
Mr. Chair.
Vice Chair Williams.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, fellow commissioners, I move that the commission approve the applications for Class C certificates and item numbers A1 through A6 as listed by Mr. Scarborough. A directive order will be issued for the application in each respective docket. So moved.
Thank you, Vice Chair. Having heard the motion by Vice Chair Williams, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, the ayes have it. The motion carries.
In Part B of the transportation agenda, we have 4 requests to amend certificates that the commission can address together. Item B1 is in docket number 2014-120T. This is a request from Carolina Taxi LLC, doing business as Access Carolina, to amend Class C taxi certificate number 8938-A to read Carolina Taxi LLC, doing business as American Taxi. Item B2 is in docket number 2021-199T, which is a request from Native Islanders Transportation LLC to amend Class C taxi certificate number 9611 to read 8 passengers. Item B3 is in docket number 2015-278T. This is a request from Every Ready Transportation Taxi LLC to amend Class C taxi certificate number 9083 to read 8 passengers. And item B4 is in docket number 2021-204T. This is a request from Pegasus Charter Services LLC to amend Class C charter certificate number 9614 to read a Powerful Potential LLC.
As to items B1 through B4, is there a motion?
Chair Powers.
Commissioner Carolyn Williams.
Thank you, Chair Powers. I just want to clarify that for docket number 2015-278T, I believe that one's Ever Ready Transportation Taxi, just for the record. But the motion is, I move that the commission grant the request to amend the certificates in item numbers B1, B2, B3, and B4 as listed by Mr. Scarborough. A commission directive order will be issued concerning the request to amend in each respective docket.
Thank you, Commissioner Williams. Having heard the motion by Commissioner Williams, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, the ayes have it. The motion carries.
In Part C of the transportation agenda, we have 2 requests to suspend certificates. Item C1 is in docket number 2019-38T, which is a request from James Malcolm White, doing business as Myrtle Beach Taxi and Limo Service, to suspend Class C charter certificate number 9421-A for 12 months.
Having heard items C1 and C2, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I think I need to take those up separately because C2 is a bit complicated.
All right, as to item C1 then.
Mr. Chairman and members of the commission,
Commissioner Belcher.
I move that the commission grant the request of James Malcolm White, doing business as Myrtle Beach Taxi and Limo Service, to suspend its Class C charter certificate number 9421A for 12 months until January 30, 2026.
Thank you, Commissioner Belser. Having heard the motion made by Commissioner Belser on item C1, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed by no, the ayes have it, the motion carries.
Item C2 is in docket number 2016-163T. This is a request from the Charleston Bus LLC to suspend Class C charter bus certificate number 0380 for 6 months.
Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Belser.
this is a little more complicated, and I'd like to give a little background, Commissioners, if I might. Recently, this motor carrier, Charleston Bus LLC, was named by ORS in a petition to revoke certificates for failure to maintain and file insurance. That matter was docketed in docket number 2024-302-T. The commission granted the motion for default in that docket of those carriers that had not responded on January 16th, 2025. A full order is in progress but has not yet been issued in that docket. Charleston Bus LLC filed a request for suspension on January 15th, 2025, which is the day prior to the commission taking up the matter at its agenda session and granting the motion to revoke. And so with that background, and because the Charleston Bus LLC had filed its request for suspension prior to the commission acting on the motion for default in the docket in that petition for revocation for certificates, I'm going to make the following motion. I move that the commission find that when the Charleston Bus LLC filed its request for voluntary suspension on the day before adjudication or decision by the commission, the question of and ruling on the matter of default for the Charleston Bus LLC is held in abeyance nunc pro tunc or ex post facto. Thus, the commission may proceed to rule on the request for suspension made by the Charleston Bus LLC. Therefore, I move that the commission grant the request of the Charleston Bus LLC for suspension of its certificate number 0380. I further move that the commission grant the suspension for 6 months until July 30, 2025, and direct the Office of Regulatory Staff to remove this motor carrier from its exhibit list and docket number 2024-302-T.
I'm sorry, having heard the motion by Commissioner Belser, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, the ayes have it, the motion carries.
In Part D of the Transportation Agenda, we have one request to reinstate a certificate. Item D1 is in docket number 2019-55T. This is a request from the Moving Squad LLC to reinstate Class E Household Goods Certificate number 9859.
As to D1, do I hear a motion?
Chair Powers.
Commissioner Caston.
I move that the commission grant the request of the Moving Squad LLC for reinstatement of its Class E Household Goods Certificate number 9859. The company will need to provide updated information showing compliance with commission rules and regulations, including maintaining and filing evidence of insurance and also completing and filing gross receipt forms. I so move.
Thank you, Commissioner Caston. Having heard the motion by Commissioner Caston, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, the motion carries.
In Part E of the Transportation Agenda, we have three requests for extensions of time that the commission can address together. Item E1 appears in docket number 2024-254T. This is a request from Double Black Transportation LLC for a 3-month extension of time to comply with commission rules and regulations. Item E2 is in docket number 2024-274T, which is a request from JKJ Transportation and Logistics LLC for a 3-month extension of time to comply with commission rules and regulations. And item E3 is in docket number 2024-273T, which is a request from Nathan Barr Jr., doing business as Barr's Taxi Cab Services, for a 6-month extension of time to comply with commission rules and regulations.
Thank you, Mr. Scarborough. As to items E1 through E3, is there a motion?
Chair Powers,
Commissioner Thomas.
I move that the commission grant the petitions in item numbers E1, E2, and E3 as listed by Mr. Scarborough. A commission directive order will be issued concerning the requests to amend in each respective order.
Thank you, Commissioner Thomas. Having heard the motion by Commissioner Thomas, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed by no? The ayes have it. The motion carries.
In Part F of the transportation agenda, we have one request to cancel a certificate. Item F1 is in docket number 2012-84T. This is a request from Kershaw Health to cancel Class C non-emergency certificate number 8574.
Having heard item number F1 as read by Mr. Scarborough, is there a motion?
Mr. Chair,
Vice Chair Williams.
I move that the commission grant the request of Kershaw Health to cancel its Class C non-emergency certificate number 8574. So moved.
Thank you, Vice Chair Williams. Having heard the motion by Vice Chair Williams, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by no, the ayes have it. The motion carries.
Mr. Chairman and Commissioners, this concludes all business noticed before the commission today.
Thank you, Mr. Scarborough, and thank all who have joined us today. Have a good rest of your day and hopefully a good weekend. We are adjourned.